Hello everybody and welcome back to Stellaris, where we are working on prosecuting our war against the Kresh Collective, but we also need to be holding off the Unbidden out over here. And they've split up a little bit, so we are definitely moving some forces over to do that. Now this fleet is going to be freed up very shortly. So let's go up to fastest speed. There we go.
Initializing hostile engagement protocols.
Excellent. And now I want to check through here real quick to make sure we don't have any available unemployment. We don't. Looks good. We do, however, have 2 available construction ships. So this is done over here. We're at 246. Okay. That's not enough to get 2 of these built, 2 Habitat Central Complexes. Unfortunately, we can get 1 built, and we've got about half of what we need for the other. So the Yukon, it's still going to have to be idle for now. That's okay. So we're continuing to push our way through this. Now, we're going to be taking out this outpost very, very quickly. And we've got 4 fleets on the way over here. I see that the Unbidden are here currently. That is noted. The Zelvan Empire Association status, we vote yes on everything. So, sure, that seems fine. We've got 30 days until arrival here. These guys, they're a little bit closer. So that looks relatively good. We need to move in and eliminate this Unbidden fleet here. There's also this fleet, which moved back over into Fuelia. And there's also this fleet back over here. So all of that needs to get taken care of. No doubt about that. We have this force out over this way, and we want to go take over Corolla. And once we get here, we're definitely going to need to bombard here, right? No, this is the station. We would need to bombard here. Yeah, 1509. So bombarding there definitely seems like a thing. Let's head on over. Okay. Now then, are we in position? 16 days and 10 days. Okay. So the Unbidden need to be taken care of. We're working on 3, 2, 1, and we're there. What about here? 5 more days.
Planetary incursion initiative successful.
2, 1, 0. And we do have reinforcements on the way in over here, but that's okay for now. We're going to jump on in, and we're going to do the same exact thing here. So in we go. We're going to be attacking them from 2 sides here, although the majority of our force is going to be on this side. Protocols. So that's all understood. We'll immediately start chipping into them a little bit there, and that is all absolutely fine. Now, we are attacking down over this way. What do we have for our armies right now? These guys are idle. Should they be? The answer is no. They should be coming in and landing here, I believe. Yes. It's going to take them a little while to get there. That is understood. So we've got these 4 fleets here, and they're going to be going around responding to the Unbidden, is the idea. We're definitely able to take on the Unbidden reasonably okay, since we're fairly artillery heavy, and that's wonderful. So we're very happy about that. We did finish up that battle successfully, and from here we probably want to go with, like, sublight speed, I guess. But what we really want here is to reinforce our fleets. We definitely took losses there. Oh yeah, we took quite a large number of losses. So we're going to reinforce that as much as we can, and all of these guys, they're going to pull back to Brachma for right now. Specifically, we're going to get into the jump point to go attack this fleet. We are going to need to deal with this 500k fleet, but for the moment, we're not too concerned about that. There's debris up over here. Come get that. Okay, so this is like 700k over here. Do we have enough force to do that? Probably not. At least not until we get reinforcements built. So it's going to be a little while. What? Why are you... No, don't go through here. Forbid access in this system. That is a terrible choice. The matriarch is here. Yes. Stop it. Just leave. Head back to Sim and then go around. There you go. Once you're there, then you can come here. Okay. Just get out of there. We do not want to fight that matriarch with armies. That would be a terrible idea. So there's another unbidden fleet out over here. We're on our way over to Brachma right now. So I just want to tell everybody, attack this fleet. We'll get there pretty soon. So that looks fine. And we're going to have to come down to Yakari for sure. Now, this force, I would like to move over. Actually, I'm thinking about sending them this way. That should be fine. We'll head up this direction. Now, how are we doing on our overall war? Unfortunately, that battle, I think, got us a lot of war exhaustion. Maybe not. Regardless, we do have a lot of war exhaustion. We're up to 83% war exhaustion right now. The unbidden are problematic, certainly. They are causing us a fair amount of... We have to devote a lot of forces to dealing with them instead of pushing through the Crash Collective, which we would have been able to do. Now, we could do a status quo offer. The defenders would get one system, actually 2 systems, if we were to do this. So a status quo offer is not ideal, but it's not the worst thing in the world either. Okay, so we are attacking down over here now. And we'll start taking on this unbidden force. They destroyed this orbital ring. Kamariv. Did that just become unconquered when they destroyed that? That's weird. Okay, whatever. I guess we're going to have to reconquer that. So we might as well pull these guys over and have them come land on Kamariv then. Weird. But we'll just eliminate this unbidden force real quick. No problem. There we go. And we're also going to reinforce what ships we need to. Perfect. Then these guys, they're going to need to pull back over here. And they're currently in Yakari. Okay. So we're going to position ourselves about here because we're not going to have control of Yakari for very much longer at this point. They're going to be fighting these guys for a little bit. But we definitely need to get that taken care of. So that seems fine for now. What's the reasons like here? 15, 14? Okay. Yeah. So that is definitely something that needs to be worked on. This station got taken back at some point. I'm going to jump drive these guys up to Obriun. We're going to take back this station. Then we're going to move back here, where we were previously, and go back to this bombardment for now. Awkward pathing, but that's what we got to do. I'm going to sell off some of these minerals right now, and we might want to buy in a few alloys. I'm not going to buy in all that many, but a couple of them. So that'll be fine. Yes, we know that the unbidden are over this way. That is all fine for now. We need to eliminate the forces that are down here. So we have additional reinforcements on the way in. That looks solid. And I want to check in on the fleet that is here. Okay. So we have a Titan on the way here. We need to add in the corvettes here. So this is going to be 74. And then the rest of this is going to be the Titan. We do need a leader here, and I think it will have to be... She's a general. I think we'll have to recruit a new one. Okay, so we're going to go with, say, Prudence. And then Prudence 2. And then we're going to go for Admiral. Okay, now we're going to reinforce all of these ships. That will be absolutely fine. The Titan here is still being constructed. So if we go into the shipyard here, we can see the Titan is 354 days out. So that is all understood for right now. So we're jumping into Fuwu now, and we can see that they have currently 3 fleets around here, including their Turbo Strong fleet. We might not want to attack with these 4 fleets. We'll do a little bit of soul searching, perhaps, and figure out what we want to do there. But for now, this is, I guess, okay. So we have almost taken back this station. Almost. There we go. Easy peasy. And now we're going to head right on back. I do want to go through this system that we do not currently control. And we're going to head back and bombard here. These guys, of course, they're just coming into land, and they were going to land in Dimmus. So, yeah, they are on their way over to here to land. Perfect. There's a science nexus there that is going to be controllable as well, which is pretty nice. No doubt about that. The question is, are they just chilling in Yakari? They're actually leaving. We're not arrived here yet, so we're going to give it a little bit. Revoke association status. We vote yes on everything. So that sounds good. We'll be arriving in about a week, and that looks solid. So they now have these two forces here, whereas this force left. That's perfect. Absolutely ideal. We're going in. Another fleet left here. Okay, that's less ideal. But we're going to catch this force for sure. So get in there, and we'll start taking down their station. We just finished a habitat complex, that's understood. And we're going to immediately eliminate this force as well. Now, we do have another science ship, and I would like to bring that science ship up to here. Go research there. That'll be fine. This construction ship is currently not doing anything. We need to colonize here, and we certainly will do that. So there we go. And we also are, of course, going to need to build orbitals here. So we'll build a major orbital here, a major orbital here, a major orbital here, and this is going to be a minor orbital here. And I think that's it for this system. So that'll be fine for now. The Yukon does not yet have enough to construct, so that is okay for the moment. So we've got a fleet up in Fianita right now and is going to be fighting this force. Go ahead and do that and then head up to Pyla and then see you. That'll be okay. Cool. So we're on our way back down to Corolla, and we're going to be, of course, fighting this fleet here. No problem there. We'll eliminate them relatively easily, although we will take some losses and need to have reinforcements be streaming in. And that is all understood. Okay, so we took them out, no problem. We'll continue to reinforce our fleets. We're getting pretty low on alloys, no doubt about that. This is fairly expensive for us to do. I really don't think we can attack here. I really, really don't. However, we can sit here.
Commencing planetary incursion initiative.
And if they jump to us, which it appears that their strong fleet is doing.
Spaceports sustaining damage.
Yeah, they're splitting up here. So we can fight their strong fleet separately. This is going to do a lot of damage to us. So, we're going to take some action here, but we're going to let them jump into us. Actually, we should be parked a little ways away. We should be parked, like, back at X9411. So we're going to pull back here.
Hostile station. Spaceport offline.
And actually, I'm going to pull back a little bit further than this. There we go. Now, once we get there, we're going to turn this around so that our corvettes are in front.
Planetary incursion initiative.
So presumably, yeah, they're definitely jumping over to Yakari. So that seems fine. Now, we've finished up in Brachma, and we want to move this force over this way. Because we're going to need to invade up in Siu. So that is fine. We are currently invading in Dimmus. This should be absolutely okay. Yep, that'll be done fairly soon. So that looks good. And we have reinforcements on the way to this fleet, but it will take a while for them to get here. That's for sure. So the 5th fleet is, of course, down over here. This is not actually the 5th fleet. This is actually the 10th fleet, but whatever. I want to check in on that Titan 243 days out. Okay. That seems reasonably fine. So, we're going to get attacked here. We barely have the strength to take them on at this moment. And we're going to definitely need to do some edict work here. So we need to go into policies and edicts, and we're going to need to turn on astral shielding for sure. That's actually pretty good. How many astral threads are we gaining? 88 per month? Okay. We're going to turn on astral shielding for sure. 100% on that. Exotic gases for shield boost, 100%. Volatile ammunition, yes please. Volatile explosives aren't relevant to us. Volatile reactive armor is okay here. And probably focusing crystals as well. So something along the lines of that. Now, that boosts our power up somewhat. These guys are going to jump in and fight our 4 fleets. Any way we slice it, they are going to do a lot of damage to us. But we're also going to do a lot of damage to them. Look at that bombardment going in there. Okay. We're definitely damaging them heavily. The question is, will we win that? I don't know. We're doing a lot of damage to them. No doubt about it. They've lost almost half their force already. So it's going to be a bit spicy, but we need to head out over this direction and take a quick look at what we've got going on here. Okay, so this is going to be under control momentarily, but we're kind of moving awkwardly there. Sure. We need to attack up here. They've got a force over this way. That seems relatively fine for right now. Now, there's an extra-dimensional armada up here as well, although that's a pretty weak armada. It's about half strength. I mean, it's more than strong enough to take over this system. No doubt about that. Okay, let's keep an eye on this. It's gonna hurt. We know that. But we have cut them down to a normal strength fleet at this point. We do appear to be winning this.
Striking hostile station.
I think that shield hardening really helped us. Okay, that went really, really well. Yeah, I think that shield hardening really, really, really helped us. So I want to come in and attack this force, or at the very least, they look like they're heading to Yakari. Okay, well, we certainly took losses here. Okay, so that's going to be, that's going to be a lot. How are we doing on our minor artifacts right now? 585. We have about half of the minor artifacts we need to replenish at this point. So minor artifacts are going to be a primary weakness for us, but currently the issue is alloys. Okay, that is fine. We absolutely took a lot of losses there. No doubt about that, but we're going to go over and attack this force.
Initializing hostile engagement.
So in we go, and we should be able to take them out relatively easily as well. Yeah, they are definitely dropping. But we have a real lack of corvettes at this moment. We do have reinforcements on the way in, though, so that looks good for the moment. So there's those guys eliminated. Now what we need to do is take out this void lair, I guess. That's okay.
Planetary incursion.
And I want to check in on what's going on up over this way. So we are currently here. We want to be bombarding here. And where's our army at? Is that these guys? Yeah, that's these guys. So they're going to come in and land here. Okay. So this army is finished up, and we need to head over to Corolla. And we need to land here. There's also Saphalon over here. That's not a big concern. It's mostly this that needs to get taken care of. So that'll be fine, and then we'll move on down this direction. So 1494 reasons at this point. Sounds good. So let's get that void lair taken care of. No problem. Now we're going to head up over this direction. Let's group up here in Brachma, because we need to eliminate this fleet. And then that's the entirety of the unbidden up over here. So we want to continue to reinforce our fleets as we can. We're going to be limited at this point by alloy production. And that's not shocking. How many alloys does it take to build the orbital that we need here? Let's see here. Where is that? Not the orbital ring, the habitat. 1,200. Okay, that's pretty expensive. I'm going to buy in that many alloys. Alloys got real expensive real quick, but that's understood. We're going to build this habitat central complex, and we're going to build that. I don't really care where it gets built. Here is fine. And from there, we're going to spend the remainder on getting our fleets reinforced. It's going to take time. The Formless have offered us a reward. We are going to ask for their fabric, actually. Believe it or not. That's a little weird, but that's about 1 month worth of astral threads at this moment with our shield hardening. We probably want to turn off our edicts for the time being, for the record, and we will do so. So we'll get these turned off, and we'll turn them back on when we feel like we need them. For the moment, I don't feel like we need them. So that'll be okay. These fleets, of course, will slowly repair over time due to their Titans. All of them, I believe, still have Titans. Yes, they do. So that will be absolutely okay. This leader leveled up. He is the commander of the 5th Fleet, and let's go with, I don't know, Wrecker? I guess that's fine. So these guys are going to be working on getting a bunch of research done. So just research the projects in Imaletto first, and then come up to Yakari. Whereas this guy up here, I want him to come to Brachma, and then over to Corarilla over this way. So that'll be fine. Down in Corolla, we have not yet arrived here. We're still bombarding. Where is our force here? Oh, there they are. Okay, they're out over here. That's absolutely fine. So we did get some alloys there. Let's continue to reinforce this. 12,000 alloys. I don't think that's the real number, to be honest. I think we need more than that. And we're going to need minor artifacts as well, which reminds me, we should probably get the Rubricator on cooldown here. That'll create 500 minor artifacts for us, and that will be very useful. We can probably buy 2,500 alloys as well, and that will let us see what the real number is, 32,000. Okay, so we have about 10% of what we need right now. That's not shocking. And we need about 1,000 minor artifacts. Okay, we'll be pretty close to that, honestly, by the time we get the alloys. So that looks pretty decent. We'll continue to reinforce our fleets. A mercenary enclave was destroyed. No shockers there. And we're just going to make our way on up here. We are very slowly repairing, but we may actually want to enter orbit of this station and get repairs. And I think that's what we want to do.
Planetary incursion initiative.
The repairs should not take very long. And yes, they did take this over, the unbidden. That is understood. Let's get these repairs completed. That'll also give some time for these reinforcements to join us. And we'll continue to reinforce as well. Cool. So now the question is, where is this force going to go? Well, they're working on destroying all of these orbitals for right now, and that's going to take them a little while. So that sounds good for the moment. Checking in up over on CU, we are probably invading this by now. Yes, indeed, we are. So let's get in position to go up to Propus.
Spaceport offline.
That'll be fine. Where was this? Ah, there's a dimensional fleet over here attacking the forward defense fleet. Okay. We're going to want to retreat the forward defense fleet. I didn't realize that they had made their way down over here. They must have gone through the wormhole? They must have. They must have gone through this. Okay, that is certainly awkward. I'm going to take this fleet, which doesn't have its Titan yet, up to go take that back. That'll be okay. So these guys are getting their repairs done. They should be fairly quickly done with that. And they're definitely getting reinforcements as well.
Planetary incursion initiative successful.
Excellent. So we have finished invading somewhere. That is here, to be precise. I'm going to tell these guys head on through here and head to Menkar. And in the meantime, of course, we need this army to continue to invade at Saphalon. And that is indeed exactly what we're going to do. So we're now 1,200 reasons away. I played Runam, Bartiam, and 7 further systems. So we need to prioritize those named systems. So I played is over here, which of course we have to take back. And then where are the others? Where indeed? I'm not exactly sure. We'll figure that out here in a moment. For right now, what I want to do is I want to get these guys ready to go, and they're going to come in and continue to attack these armadas. So, we're done repairing now. We're going to head in over here. Excellent. So that'll be fine. We know that there are more unbidden armadas over this way, and the unbidden are currently down here. Actually, they left here. Noted. That's certainly interesting. I'm not sure where they went, but they have left there. Where is the Federation fleet at? That will be back in, like, 5 months.
Commencing planetary incursion initiative.
Well, it is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we're going to continue to deal with these unbidden fleets. We're mostly just trying to hold them at bay right now while we work on getting our fleets reinforced and get this war under control. That is the overall goal at this moment, and it's still going to take us a little bit of time, but that is okay. We are invading in CU. That's going to be under control very shortly. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including ALS Gamer, Atala, Andy McGar, Ali Lee, Dark Horse, Upper Cumberland Gamers, Nick Smarty, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, Tommy Kintogan, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time.